Alright, hey guys, someone recently asked me to make a tutorial video to tying a Sageo knot, and so here we are today, and I'm going to be tying the knot on this saya right here, and we're going to be attempting to make it look at least somewhat as clean as what we have here on this wakizashi that we have tied this Sageo knot on here. So we're going to set this aside, and we're going to finish untying the rest of this. Now for this one, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the sword out of the saya. All right, there's no need for the sword to be in there. It's a safety precaution. We need to be able to look on both sides of this to make sure we're doing this right. Now, obviously, you see I have this right here where I had it in my obi before, and this one obviously just loops through. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave this up here and just tie it where it's both going through the same hole here. And what we're going to do is we're going to collect both of the ropes. I try to keep everything as neat as possible. And I got these chopsticks here. We'll use these as soon as we start to get started. You'll see where those come into play. So we're going to hold my finger here, and I'm going to bring it around the back. Around the back, and then up here. And once I get to here, I'm going to take this and fold this over, and I'm going to stick it through this hole right here. And I want to leave this loop a little bit bigger so that I have room to work and come back and adjust things. And then from there, we're going to take we got two here, remember? We're trying to keep these neat, keep them on top of each other. And I hold my finger here, wrap it over my finger. Back under again. I got this loop right here. I'm going to pinch this with my fingers and create this loop. Put it back up underneath here. So that's what we're looking like so far. And here is where these chopsticks come in handy. I prefer to use stainless steel chopsticks simply because the bamboo ones will sometimes pick at the fibers of my Sageo, and these will not get caught on anything and allow me to be able to keep my knots from pulling back through when I'm tying the rest of it. So here we go again. Hold my finger right here. Putting that through the back. This goes underneath the bottom. I'm creating that loop. And it's going up through the bottom here. And then, once it's through the bottom, I take my chopstick, and put it through just like that. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make these loops a little bit smaller here. So now, what we want to do is make sure that we do not create enough or too many of these knots so that we can't fold our material back on itself and get it through there. And as we tighten this down, it'll give us a little bit extra material to work with. But you want to remember to leave these loops nice and loose so that you can get the Sageo back through there. So I'm going to take my chopstick out of one of the loops. And then in goes this doubled over here through there. Moving out of another one of the loops. Through there. And the last one. I think we're starting to run out of material here. All right. Just trying to keep everything lined up as best I can for now. All right. So now that I have it, everything where I want it to be, I'm just going to start tightening it down. And you can use the chopsticks for this as well. Use the chopsticks to pull these loops real good and tight. I'm going to take my other chopstick and put it through this loop right here, just so that it doesn't pull through while I'm trying to tighten everything down. As you start to tighten things up, everything starts to look nice and neat. And there you have it, folks. Have a nice day.